Good morning and happy Wednesday. We're halfway, practically. And I have a coffee date this afternoon with a friend. I'm so excited. She and I met for coffee for the first time, well, the first time lately, a month ago. We decided, you know what, we think this should be like a monthly thing. So I hope we get to do that, or close to it anyway. You know, life happens, but I'm super excited. And we're going to a new coffee place that is right close to my house, and well, not super close, but pretty close, and on the way home, I should say, and also her house. So that's kind of cool. What else am I doing today? We have no prep, which is never good. But that being said, we will get through the day. We have each group for, hold please. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, we have each group for 2 hours, and the last group like 2 hours, 15 minutes. And so on no prep Wednesdays, our time is roughly the same as a normal day, which when you think about it is good. I mean, obviously, because we don't lose that much instruction time. So that part's good. It's just kind of a long day for teachers with no break, but 5 hours, and I get to at least go to the bathroom one time. So that's good. And it's at lunch, so I have to eat and check and do all the things really fast. So we just eat at our desk that day. I don't eat with my partner teacher. We, you know, just eat and work. Otherwise, you know, it's just crazy. Anyway, we're gonna keep on going with our book club. I'm so excited. I love a good book club. The kids seem happy. After one round, I am missing a book that I know it will turn up, but where did it go? So we'll have to find that. And it just stinks having to share, you know, with the other class. This is my shirt for today. We're doing our red for our friend, read or read. See what I did there? And that's it. That's all I got. It is 6:25. Not bad. I'm gonna head out. I don't think I have any copies to make. I've been trying to stay ahead of the game, and I already did some copies yesterday for another week. Oh, I know what I have to do this morning. My vocabulary from the copy center came, so I'm gonna go through that and try to get that sorted out for my different weeks. So I will see you after, no, I won't see you after school. I have a class today after school, but it is online, so I'm thankful for that. It is a small group instruction, I believe, or writing. I can't remember which one I ultimately decided on. It's either writing or I think it might be, honestly, now that I think about it. But anyway, I will see you in the morning tomorrow. This is what I'm playing this morning. I played it yesterday morning. It's so nice. I told the kids, that's my spot right there. Pillow on lap, coffee on table, and book in lap. Don't bother me. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am putting in my purple earrings. I'm being a little bit quiet because hubby is still upstairs sleeping. He's going in a little later today. So I don't want to wake him. He's already awake, but you know what I mean. Disturb him. Also, he's already disturbed because he's married to me, but you get it. Anyway, I am so happy today is Thursday because that means just one more day and then it's going to be the weekend. And tomorrow I'm doing this because when I took the top off, it didn't come off all the way. So, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. What was I saying? Tomorrow, oh, I have a massage. It's only been 3 weeks since the last one, but I have too much going on in the next few weeks with wedding and all the things. So I scheduled it for tomorrow. And then what else? Oh, I get to go with Sierra today, and we're gonna pick up her dress. It's the final fitting. I mean, not fit, just it's the alterations are done. And so I'm so excited. I get to be part of that. I get to go in and, or go with, and that's exciting. And if I could sneak in a visit with little man, you know I'm going to. Hold please. He is just so much fun. He's talking so much. He has a few of his favorite words, you know. Uh-oh, being one of them. Whenever anything falls, uh-oh. And he's just so fun. He loves to read books, which, you know, gotta say, I'm partial. But we got to FaceTime with him last night before his bed, and he was reading some books and throwing some books. You know how a guy does. But no, not really. Anyway, last night was good. I met my friend for coffee. Always, I love my friend so much, and it's so nice to get to just sit and act like a normal person for a few minutes. I try. Anyway, today, oh, we do have bus evac today. There goes a whole group, but that's okay. We can deal. It'll be fine. Bus evac. Make sure the sub knows. So far, 2 out of 2 days, good subs, good everything for my partner teacher. And we're just gonna move forward in life. That's what we do, right? It's really overcast today. I wonder if we're getting rain. Oh, my head says we might be getting rain. My head hurts, but it's not crazy. It's not even at all crazy. So yesterday it hurt pretty bad, but anyway, also my voice, I still sound like a frog, and it's strained, and that's even with my microphone, and it is simply because I talk so much. There, honey, I said it. He knows. Of course he knows. What else? We have not yet gotten to our jellyfish, electric eel, octopus. We haven't even started those things because we've been trying to wrap up Unit 1 in Benchmark. I did say that I was hopeful we would start them this week. We have not, and today's Thursday, so we will not. But actually, we might today. We might. I got my Unit 2 vocabulary stuff from the copy center, and I'm very sad because they would not print it in color. That was kind of the whole idea. I can print it in black and white. I wanted them to print it in color for the kids, but they're on a budget too. I understand. I just like, why are skyscrapers being built and our kids can't have pictures in color in public school? You know what I mean? It just really frosts my cookie. But anyway, it's okay. So I'm not going to pay to do them at my house because that would be 65 copies times 3 pages per unit. It's just too much, and I'm not willing to do that. So they need to absorb the cost or the kids will not have it, and that stinks, but we'll be okay. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna go. It is 6:26 and I have to get gas this morning because I'm going across town for the dress shopping, not shopping, the dress pickup after work. So I will see you after school, but it's gonna be a very quick because I gotta get out. So catch up with you soon. Hello and happy end of day Thursday. Oh my goodness. We had a day. Wasn't necessarily a great day, but we had a day. We are getting to the point in our week that everybody is ready to be done. And when we are down a teacher, it's never always going to go smoothly. That's what I know. So it was okay. 99.9% of our day was fantastic. We just had a couple of hiccups, but overall we learned a lot and we got a lot done. I did do with only my morning class one of the fall pages. I'll put the product right here. And they really liked it. The only thing was several of them wanted to they said, do we have to add eyelashes? Do we have to add freckles to their picture? It was the picture of the mushroom. And I said, for this activity, yes, do what it says so that I know that you got, we did the question together. We checked answers. I just wanted to make sure they had it. So that was that. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty good. Anyway, I am going to get going quickly because we have a wedding dress fitting, the final. So it's not really a fitting so much as trying it on, making sure everything is perfect, and taking it home. Can't wait. We're getting very close. So I will peace out right here. I'll show you really quick, really quick. I'll show you my copy. I think I saved it. Yes, I did. This is the page that we did. Isn't my little mushroom gal cute? She's a gal because she has those long eyelashes. Anyway, so that is the one we did, and they really liked it. They had fun. So tomorrow morning, my class that did not already do that activity will get to do it. So anyway, I'm going to go, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I have got a really bad headache. We had a crazy, and I'm talking quiet because hubby's still upstairs asleep, crazy thunderstorm. Oh my goodness. Even that noise just about made me cry. So I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble today. But it will be okay. You knew that was coming. It'll be okay. Bad headache. Been there, done it. It's fine. The thunderstorm though was wild, and it did not let up for a long time. So hold on, I got sticky fingers. Okay. The creamer's really sticky. I'm not used to sticky drinks because I don't usually drink stuff with sugar, but this does have a little bit in it. So there. Anyway, what was I saying? The rain. Oh my gosh. It was, and hail. Where did the hail come from? I don't know. Well, I do know, literally where it came from. But anyway, it was amazing, and I love a good thunderstorm. Squirt, our littlest dog, did not really love the thunderstorm, and she was a wreck. But we all just snuggled in, and that was that. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Not sure where that we was going. Hold please, I'll just shake this. Oh gosh. That doesn't feel good. Anyway. Oh, maybe I was gonna say we may not have outside recess. I don't know. I really hope we do. I hope it's just wet, because wet we can deal with, but if it's raining, then they can't go out, or obviously lightning or anything. But they need to be out in this weather. It is muggy, but man, it's just beautiful. So today at school, let's see who's standing at the end of the day, shall we? Oh, but speaking of the end of the day, I have a massage scheduled. Can't wait. I am experiencing a bit of freak out because I am so far behind on so many things in my house. Wedding stuff. I'm not behind on that because all we do is say, here's my charge card, and other people do that. But I'm behind on Project Life by like 10 weeks. Whoops. I was caught up till summer. I caught up in the summer. The other week, I printed out like 6 or 7 weeks worth of pictures. So that helped. That was on our 4-day weekend. Yes, that's when I did that. But I need to get my act together here a little bit. I finished a book yesterday that I will not recommend. because of the content. It was called The Swallows, it has a picture of a bird on the cover, and it looked like it was going to be kind of cool. I didn't have a recommendation or anything, it was just available as an audiobook, but the content was not great. The book itself wasn't bad, it was like, wow, what's going on? I did finish it just because it wasn't a terribly long book, maybe 9 hours or 10, I don't know. But I just wanted to know how it ended. It had to do with a prep school and some bad things that were going on there. Anyway, finished that last night, started a new one called This Book Will Bury Me. I don't know, I'll put it here. I don't know a lot about it yet. I'm only about an hour in, but it is like an armchair detective is going to try to solve a murder mystery. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm still reading my Kindle. I'm reading The Shadow of the, what is it called? I'll put it here because I can't think of the name, the something 9. Anyway, I'm reading lots of good books. And I'm reading, I don't know if I can put a picture, I'll try. If not, I'm just pointing at air. But in her studio, it's a magazine, but it's like a thick, it's a one that's put out quarterly, I believe. Yes. And it's got content of artists and how they create and what they do, and it's just really good. And I love reading about other people and their creativity, and it's a fun read. So I've also been reading that one. Anyway, I'm gonna get going, just our normal day, just gonna try to get through it with my headache. It's like in here and here especially. So massage at the end of the day is gonna be amazing. It is 6:27 though, so I'm gonna get going and I will catch up with you after school. Hi and happy end of day Friday. We had an amazing day today. We had such a great sub next door, and man, it makes such a big difference. And the kids loved her. I loved her. She was super sweet, super good to the kids, and they were good to her in return. And it was amazing. So that was quite a great way to end our week. And my voice, I am super sorry. You just fell down off my crate twice, maybe 3 times. So I don't know that I'll ever have a voice ever again, as long as I shall teach. It doesn't get better over a regular weekend. It maybe gets like moderately better. Guys, I have got a problem. 22 will be when we come back. My problem is that I got a summons for jury duty next week, and I can't go. I don't want to go. I want to put it off. So I'm going to try to figure that out. But I mean, I know I just feel like I get called all the time. And I know I don't, but I have been there no fewer than probably 10 times in the last 15 years. I don't know. It's so often, I feel like, and it makes me sad. I don't want to, do subplants, and I don't want to miss my kids. And anyway, I know. And I always say, when I'm retired, call me then, but then I'll be too old to drive. So don't call me then, because I won't be able to drive. Anyway, we will see. Oh, I just love it when they put everything in here. Why would you do that, guys? Our day was good. It really was. What did we get up to? Well, a lot of everything, really. We finished up our week 2 was the one I chose to do. We finished up our week 2 packets for our vocabulary, word work, reading work, all the things that go with our benchmark. What is this? Okay. So I'm waving at my coworker who's laughing at me. So finished that up, and then our word work for the week was, I don't see any there to grab, but the one with the smiley face on the front. I would say maybe 12 to 15 overall got this done. So I think what that means is I need less in here. Yes, it was a page a day, but it was too much. So I think next time maybe I'll do 2 pages, not 4. So I had this and 2 writing, and then the second writing, and then this one was analogies. Maybe if I just had analogies and this, or just this and one of the writing, that probably would have been enough. So next time, I think that's what I'll do. And next time is next week, but wait, I have a different idea. I'll show you really quickly for next week what I am doing. This is, what I'm gonna do next week for writing time when they're not with me in the group. Yes, this was this week, but it's okay. Took me a minute to make it work so that I could link it so that they could access it on their computers. So this is called a Linktivity, and I will put right here the product that it is. Now, I bought the whole year's subscription, and it was pricey, but I feel like it'll be worth it if the kids get something out of it and, you know, follow along and do the work. So, Constitution Day, they are going to answer the questions. They're very easy. They're not, well, I shouldn't say they're easy. They're not paragraphs to write. They're just quick answers for the most part. This could be 2 to 3 sentences, images, and I just love these. I have used one before, but never in this way. So I'm excited to see how this works. So they're going to create magnetic poetry in Linktivity. I didn't get this far when I was going through it, so I'll have to look at that this weekend. And then this on the back, I just copied only because I can grade it right here and give it back to them with their grade on the back. I do think it's important to introduce rubrics to them early in the year. I mean, they've had them for years in school, but formally introduce them because this is how they're scored on their writing on the state testing. And it's just a good idea so that you don't spring it on them last minute. So that is for writing next week. Next week's article of the day, I think it's sports. And so I have those copied off. I have all our stuff copied. I'm going to sit here for about 10, 20 minutes maybe and get everything gathered and ready. And then this gal is going to go get a massage. I'm going to walk around the room here for a minute, shut everything down. But yeah, it was such a pleasant surprise having a sub that not only did a good job with the kid, not that I don't mean it's surprising like we never have good subs, but this one was exceptional. And the kids absolutely loved her. And that is just, it's so nice. You know, they're my kids. They're not, but they are. And I want them to be well taken care of when my partner teacher is not here. So anyway, I am going to sign off in just a second here. I'm going to take down this and turn it off. Glad it didn't sneeze in my face there. That would have been a bummer. I'm going to set you down per the usual. This is how we do it, right? And that is a wrap for this week. So I thank you so much for watching, for tuning in and supporting my channel. Again, if there's any question you have that I can help you with, that I can answer, please let me know. I'm happy to help anytime. And if I don't know, I'll try to find an answer for you. But thank you so much. I appreciate you coming here. I feel like we're friends, and just in the comments and everything, you guys make me feel so good about what I'm doing, and I hope I do the same for you. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and then you won't miss any further uploads, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.